Come on, y'all hanging with me for the day. I'm about to take you inside this 6-unit apartment building that I'm buying. So just so y'all know, today I'm actually walking a 6-unit apartment building. I got it under contract remotely from Orlando and Detroit. I got my contractor here with me today and we actually walking the property. The key is though, I locked it up before I'm walking it with my contractor. It's important when you have people with specialized skills like a contractor that you don't waste their time. So we try not to have our contractors go look at properties that we don't have control over. But most would say, well, how could I put it under contract before I actually go look at it? That's where you got to stay tuned. Figure out where that water comes. It's probably a bathroom right upstairs from here. Yeah. A little soft right here too.
Yeah, it look like they might have replaced something. That's so wood.
Yeah.
New boxes in this one.
Because it looked like we're gonna have to shore this side up a little bit from the dip.
You see, you got this missing a diverter.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that's here, you won't know what's what until you get some water.
For sure.
Through here and see.
For sure. So just so y'all see what's going on in here, this would be considered like cosmetic. I know it looks scarier than probably me saying that, but it really is cosmetic. You know, it's, fresh paint, new tile in some areas, putting in some new kitchen cabinets, maybe changing out some doors or repainting them. So you gotta always know your market. You gotta understand that you're not over improving to a point where you won't get that return on that investment, right? So we know this 6-unit apartment building, the neighborhood we in, what the area will rent for, and then we're gonna get things to a clean, habitable standard, but not to over improve to where the money we putting in, we won't get out. So as a quick example, these countertops right here are Formica countertops, right? We wouldn't put level 1 granite in here because we would never get that money back out, okay? But Formica would be great, fresh, new cabinetry with a fresh new countertop.
Max, what would we do with this? I think in the other one, the continuation, they just carpeted it throughout this one.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a dynamic, I guess. No?
Honestly,
So about them few cracked tiles.
Yeah, because I'd hate to pull all of this up just because of those couple of tiles. What we could do is once we get through the other units, we could just decide if it make more sense at that point to take all the tile up from the kitchen in this area and just relay this piece, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just adjust some doors up, change the hardware. New screen door.
Yeah, new screen door. So all the exterior doors, I noticed that they all look run down, dingy. So I figured we just change every last one of those out, upstairs and down.
The exterior door?
The exterior doors.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, either that or paint them, you know what I mean, and change out the hardware on them.
Right. So yeah, the entries and the screens. Like this one.
Yeah, I see now why. So the funny story is, I've been trying to buy this for like 7 months.
Okay.
And when I initially sent my offer in, they was just like, that's way too low. We ain't entertaining it.
Okay.
But then I saw it pop back up on the market. They pulled it for a minute and then it popped back up. So this time I made an offer that I knew they would entertain.
Okay.
And then after the inspection, I just worked the number back down to where I wanted it to where I originally anyway.
Exactly.
But being here now, in fairness to the seller, I see why They like, we just can't get this away.
Right.
Cause I mean, this thing is some really good shape, you know, all things considered. Yeah. So, but you got to shoot your shot regardless.
Yes, sir. You got to start somewhere. See, this bathroom is straight. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to do something with that.
Yeah.
Reglaze tub.
I like how they did the glass block with the vent in all the bathrooms. Man, it's a good footprint in all these bathrooms
so
too.
As you're walking through there, what are you looking for?
So again, because I forgot to share that with y'all. So because I did this remotely, the way that I did it was, I know based on looking at photos, the general cost of what it should cost per door in order to rehab this place, right? So I use that as a baseline, and I base everything off of that from my offer, my construction costs, and then I order an inspection. I have a private inspector, a licensed private inspector come out, and then they give me the finite details of those things that I can't see in the photos. And then from there, then I could back my way down off of my offer price based off the additional repairs that I may have missed that I didn't see, right, from the photos. Then I have my contractor come in, and he and I are walking this place. If I wasn't here, it'd be my project manager. And now we're just looking at, because remember, the private inspector is there to call out those things that you may not see, right? From, you know, water damage or mold or water intrusion, you know, electrical issues, plumbing issues, etc. So now I'm walking with the contractor to figure out what we need to do to get the place habitable, which is a different eye, it's a different scope. And so as we're walking through, we're looking at those things as far as our plan to execution, because we don't need to come in here and tear everything out and rebuild it. And so for that reason, we got to be meticulous and methodical in what are we keeping, what are we getting rid of, to understand and to really pare down our costs to where we want them.
This is a situation we may have to come through.
Yeah, this one for sure. So this is an example, right? Like, it's no point in trying to piecemeal all of these pieces that are damaged, and there's no point in trying to piecemeal and figure all that out. So we know in this particular unit number, whatever it is, we got to take all the tile out and put all new tile in. So we may have 2 units where we got to do that so far.
What would you say when you first come in is like the top 5 things you're looking for?
The mechanicals, the roof, the exterior repairs. And that's funny because that's the first 3 things that we looked at. The roof, the mechanical, the exterior repairs, because that's gonna be your biggest cost, right? Then after that, is gonna be your windows, that'll be your next biggest cost, and whatever potential framing and whatnot that you may have to do on the inside, which in this case, we don't have, like the footprint is solid. But the roof, the mechanicals, and exterior repairs are the top 3 that you need to look at every single time first.
So these cabinets aren't bad. They just got, which didn't
Go all the way into it.
Extra $50 a box to go all the way, but I mean.
So we may have to, I don't mind that either, but I don't know what we gonna, in order to address that mold at the top, we may have to take the cabinets down anyway, you think?
Maybe not.
Yeah. So y'all can see, right? If you look at this, the properties will tell you clues when you know what you're looking for. So number 1 is black mold right there. So that's indicative of moisture. Number 2, you can see where they tried to do a drywall repair here before, and that's the tape from them trying to, you know, create the seam or cover the seam in the drywall. So whatever they did, it didn't hold. The moisture got back to it. That's why the drywall tape and mud is falling right here. So we got to dig in there, figure out what the real source of the water intrusion was, fix that, and then we won't have no more problems. So if the kitchen's on top of each other, that's probably exactly where it's coming from.
It's a kitchen. This is the dog owner or the cat owner in this one.
So you can see where they had some water damage up here too. So we go upstairs in that attic and figure out. How this bathroom over here. Yeah, so we may have
This
to,
floor right here, probably.
this may be one where we gotta gut it.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't know if we'll be able to find,
You might not be able to match it exactly.
but you get something probably close enough. Cause the rest of it is all right.
Yeah.
This floor would definitely have to come out.
Yeah. This floor would have to come out. I don't know if you're just trying to.
Yeah, I don't know why they went with a pedestal in this one instead of a regular vanity.
Yeah.
So we pull that out, put a vanity in, new toilet.
What are you thinking about as far as gutting it, not gutting it, and why?
So when you look at, I mean, 95% of this is fine. It's just this portion right here. So when we come back in and drop in the diverter and the tub fixtures, it's still gonna be a piece of tile that's gonna need to be replaced. And so we just were trying to decide, you know, could we find something close enough for that border, or will we need to take it all out? Because we still want it to be uniform, right? Most would look at it like, well, you know, you're looking at subsidized tenants, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but how you do anything is how you do everything. We don't want to just start cutting corners and doing stuff differently because of the fact that we may have a subsidized tenant in here. We still want uniformity. We still want, it's Colossians 3:23, do all your work as if you're doing it for the Lord, not for man's approval. So we still want to have a certain level of integrity on whatever we put our footprint on. Honestly, I thought we could probably paint these.
Okay.
Scrape them and paint them.
Missing.
Yeah. Paint them, probably could scrape them and paint them like a dark gray.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, with that countertop. Change out some, maybe a few of those hinges if need be. Clean them out. I mean, yeah, we could pull this out. We just pull them out. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that much damage in there. So that's another piece, is when you start to figure out what you should keep, what you shouldn't, there's a point of diminishing returns. If you got to put too much labor into building the inside liner, you know, changing out all of the hinges, you know, if it gets too labor intensive and material intensive, then you're just better off spending, you know, the several $100s and just replacing it. That way, time, quality, and cost, right? Those are 3 factors. So if you can reduce time, add quality, and essentially save costs, because I could get somebody in here sooner and start renting the place out for every day that we can compress and eliminate time.
You probably leave it. You want to leave the uppers.
Yeah.
Get it white. Still paint them. Paint, you know. Just go back with either the raw ones. Even though those tend to be a little cheaper, and people a little harder on them, but either way.
Yeah.
This we will probably just replace the bad parts of the floor on this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, about 5, 6 times. This is cracked. Now you might be getting into the.
So that must have been copper. They stole all of that out of there. Must have been the smoker in this unit.
Yep.
You see all the yellow discoloration?
Yeah. It's like a film, a
Yeah.
yellow brownish tar film.
Cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
Like going through these properties is like putting a puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what pieces go with which. The porch looked to be in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually excited about this one. Sometimes you do that, you know, and then you come see him and you like, oh man. Other times it's like, oh yeah, let's do this. So most people would see this and excitement would be the very last thing that they would think, right? Why I see excitement is because I'm looking at, again, time, quality, and cost. The time that it'll take us to get in and out of here, we can be out of here in a month, right? And then once we get the quality to where it should be, we're gonna be able to start getting people in here. I know I could get Section 8, $1,000 a unit. That's $6,000 gross per month. You know, $4,800 net. That's why I'm excited. Oh yeah, so all this gotta come out.
Yeah.
New toilet flange.
You can tell I don't know what's.
So this may be one bathroom that's a full gut.
Yeah, I would say you just go ahead and
Gut this
take
one
this
out.
one out.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, probably don't have, I mean, you know, you're not cutting the walls down to the
Right,
studs,
right.
but that shower surround. I mean, for one, it don't, I mean, look, it don't look. It's
No,
not
it don't,
very-
yeah,
it's not
100%,
aesthetically appealing,
100%.
You know, versus the other units.
100%.
So yeah, it'd be about taking this floor up, taking this out. Still probably keep the tub reglazed, but when we do it, you know, we come with either the green board or the backer board. Everything is flush and, you know,
Yeah,
we're not worried about water intrusion
yeah.
after that.
No, I like that.
A feature that I think the electrician need to address, which I didn't notice in any other unit, but you see they got, the reason why they built them codes was they
Yeah.
got them little funky
Fluorescent lights.
back there. I would literally find out how to eliminate. I don't know if they're on the switch and
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? Every time somebody go to turn it on, you forever coming to change some fluorescent bulbs. More chances of something is going bad because the ballasts go bad in one of them. So
For sure.
I didn't know that. I'm almost sure they must exist in every unit.
Yeah.
But I just saw them since we was at this
From this perspective,
particular, angle.
Oh, they got them all the way around.
You want, yeah, exactly. So
wow.
certain things you want to kind of eliminate if you see them being a continual problem. So like these fluorescent lights, it's a myriad of things that could go bad with them, not including the bulbs themselves. And sometimes the ballasts go out and one of them they're linked so they control the rest of them. There's just a reason to keep getting maintenance calls. So I would eliminate them in every unit.
So listen, this is remote investing at its finest. I locked this 6-unit apartment building up while in Orlando, sitting in my home office. Now I'm here in town. I met with my contractor after already having an inspection done prior to me getting here, so we're not wasting time. And we were able to get our construction costs in line to make sure that the numbers fit the pro forma that I put together originally for the apartment building. So we all aligned. All we have to do now is close this thing and go and execute. So for more content like this, click and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can learn more.